because we're dumbasses don't mean you can be too. So don't do any of the we do at home. Oklahoma City's top 10 list has the fastest street race cars in the nation. With racers from all over the country coming for us.
Bring your little bald-headed ass out here. I'm finna kick your ass.
It's time to prove that our steel cars, it's so ugly that it's perfect to have what it takes. Because the only way to survive on these streets, ain't going down without fight, is to be an outlaw.
Grab his foot up his... Do it right now.
Tonight, on Street Outlaws, we only have 2 list races left. My apologies to everybody on the list, but I don't give a who you are. If you're in my way, I'm doing everything I can to run you smooth over. I get aggressive about moving up the list.
That's what I like to do. Wait a second.
Farm Truck and Asian tuned the Beetle for a race.
We're going to see how good your tuning skills are.
And on race night, when it looks like Doc might block my way to number 1, I have to act fast to get a race. Come, I can go call him out right now before he calls out Dave.
It was like a wounded gazelle going into a river being attacked by a group of piranhas.
We're 200 foot left, man. What are you gonna do? It's just... So, we got 2 list races left. And I can promise you these 2 list races are going to count. We're going to find out who can race more than once a night, who can keep the together, who can win, and who's ready.
I can't wait. Can we speed it up?
With that being said, my apologies to everybody on the list for the next 2 races, but I don't give a who you are. If you're in my way, I'm doing everything I can to run you smooth over. Friends, enemies, doesn't matter. Going into this week, we got Sean with a call out on Monza for number 2. We got Dave called out Ryan for number 4. Kamikaze called out Doc for number 6. And then you got Reaper trying to get back on the list with a call out for Jeremy at number 10. And me sitting at number 8, trying to go up this list like it's my job. Yeah, we're going to be fighting each other on Saturday night. Yeah, that's the way it works. But just remember, when you're out there fighting for that list, there's more at stake. If you're in the way and you're just trying to hold on to your spot, but you ain't got the taste to be number 1, or get the out of the way. Because there's guys who feel like they do. Let's kick ass. All right, get the out of my shop so I can get ready to bust your ass.
Dude, I can pretty much read everything that you see on the laptop through the single gauge.
All right.
Yeah, that makes it nice.
What's up?
Oh yeah.
Is it soup yet?
Well, you can't drink it. No matter what, we're always trying to upgrade our vehicles to try and make them a little bit faster. So we're taking the Dung Beetle back to Brad at RIP Tuning for some upgrades.
Don't let him fool you. He's having a cup holder installed.
And a free air freshener. Check out the gauge.
Nice.
Yeah, got rid of the tack. It's all cleaned up. I got oil temperature. I got air fuel. I got boost.
Okay.
All right here.
Really?
Yeah, that's all Brad.
That's a fancy racing instrument, isn't it?
Well, yeah, man, I think she's ready. We can make dyno passes all day long, right? Like, we can keep doing that. We can make test hits out here, but we need a race.
I just happened to notice one in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, white GTR. We know whose car that belongs to.
I know a guy who might have that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think it's your car,
it
Brad.
is. It is my car.
We have some racing history with Brad and the guys that work for RIP Tuning.
Yep.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, look at that. We got both the heavy hitters out here.
A while back, I raced 2 cars from RIP Tuning to settle an old tuning bill.
I don't know, it was close.
A Trans Am and an Eagle. It was close, dude.
He got me though.
Brad didn't bring out that GTR.
No, but this time it's all you. That's the test to see if it's ready. I mean, that's a fast car. It's a win-win situation for you.
Yeah, I can't lose. I'm down.
This race is the perfect time to test the Dung Beetle. The bug is in the best shape that it's ever been.
Wait a second.
You were saying?
What was that?
This backfired. Had a little, it looked up
As I was saying, me and the Dung Beetle are about to show Brad what a good driver and a good tune can do.
Follow me to the shop.
What's up?
What's going on?
What's up? Well, I'm about to pull the transmission back out for the 12th time, and it's Friday, and I race tomorrow night. So last week I had to race Dave and Doc, and it was just a show.
Daddy Dave by a whole lot.
Remember how we were having an issue with the converter bolting up?
Not having clearance?
Yeah, I found out why. The crankshaft in this has a bigger flange in the back, and I don't have the tolerance I need for the converter. So now, like everything after all this work, new problem.
So what are we going to do to fix this?
I don't know. Pretty much guessing, just going to pull the tranny out, make some kind of spacer between the mid plate and the tranny just to get it scooted back.
To keep the converter off the pump?
But then, my drive shaft's going to be too long.
So this is snowballing.
Yeah. So tires, shorten the drive shaft, space the mid plate out to get the converter back, and still got a time to start it and race tomorrow.
Plenty of time.
And scale and align it. You ready to not sleep?
Nope. Well, let's get started on something. Let's pull the tranny back then.
All right. Okay. Don't let the converter fall off.
Okay, are you clear?
Yep.
Coming down.
That's right. So I'm racing Doc again tomorrow, and I don't want to repeat, so I'll bust a ass in the car, and hopefully this turns out good because there's only a couple of this races left. Dude, I'm so mad right now. I wanted to whip Doc's ass.
If it wasn't the drive shaft, it'd be something else, it seems like right now. No matter what we do, we can't win.
You need to get beat by El Camino again.
That would be a pretty humbling experience.
So with only a few list races left, I got to make sure the Crow is absolutely perfect. So I can keep moving up this list and try and make it to number one before the end of the season. So far, this car has gotten faster and more fun to drive with every single pass. We worked our asses off on this one, and it shows. Now it's time to fly up this list back to where I belong. Was it aggressive? Man, that's what I like right there. And it's really straight. This is a despicable. So shove it down that list throat. I don't know if we left that push that we put in there, but I feel like it sounded rowdy. I was like, it started getting rowdy, and I was like, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I let off and it went boom. I was like, no, yeah. Hey, shoots was out. It was boom, boom. It did not want to stop.
No, you should did shoot
We keep street racing. They got to make longer streets for this.
talk about a street car. I got a fetish for those Japanese supercars. Oh, jeez.
We pile them in deep over here.
How many guys? Like, dude, the clown car's over here.
We pulled the Samaje in the back.
So we're out here in the middle of nowhere, and we're about to race Brad from RIP Tuning, the shop that dynos the Dung Beetle, and we've owed these guys a race for a long time.
Yeah, the last time the Dung Beetle crapped out on us, so we had to bring in the farm truck to give this guy a race.
Yeah, well, there's no dung in team.
Sometimes there is, bro. Sometimes there's a lot.
Oh, this is gross.
I'll go for 100.
You want to go? You want to do that?
I don't know.
Lock it in, brother.
$100. And whether you win or lose, you win because you tune both cars.
I can't lose, so I like it.
You can.
Cool, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, we're good. Oh, battery's in. Dude, this is Brad's computer.
So no faith? Is that what you're saying? No faith?
I have plenty of faith.
All right, as weird as this is, and I know we're gonna race, we're supposed to hate each other, but I still need you to tune the car. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta take so if you could just turn it up a little bit. This guy's a
All right, I dropped it down to 200 more RPM like you wanted me to.
We're gonna see how good your tuning skills are.
We're gonna find out, aren't we?
You're good.
You going low or high boost on this?
Low. I'm gonna up on low boost.
Okay.
And he's gonna know it because he's gonna look at that data. Coming up, it's gonna be a long night. Everybody's trying to prove something. With only 2 list races left, everyone is trying to move up fast. And when Dave doesn't show,
Is Dave ready to race? Call Dave. Dave! Maybe he's late.
it's every man for himself on the mean streets of OKC.
Tree right there.
Literally all.
farm truck hit the light. The Dung Beetle left like a BB in a slingshot. I kept looking for the GTR because they eat on the big end, but that GTR was RIP.
Well, good job, man.
No, thank you.
Thanks for racing us. We needed the seat time.
Good job, man.
And I think I have some business to tend.
It was an honor.
All right.
Let me
Thank
see
you
that.
very much.
Let me see that.
There you go.
And you know what? It just goes right back to you because you tuned it, you know. So I appreciate it. You know, you guys have a good evening. I probably owe you more than that, but
all right. We'll see you guys.
Yeah.
It's race night. There's only 2 list races left this season. Everybody, including me, is ready to do whatever it takes to move up that list. All right. Call-outs. Number 1 doesn't have a call, even though he seems like he's wanting a call-out. He's already got his racing pants on.
Why is he so?
Look at him, he's just ready.
Laces are all tied up
Oh,
tight.
he's ready to go. Look at him. He's racing tonight.
I'm gonna race somebody.
I feel like the winner of me and Monza's gonna call him out.
and I'll be ready.
Who's the winner of you and Monza?
I bet it's a drag race. It normally is.
All right. Any money on that one?
I'm good with whatever. I'll match if you want to do it. Whatever.
I lost enough money the last 2 weeks. Okay, so no money on it, but it is for the spot.
Yeah.
All right, and then Ryan, Sitting at number 4, Dave called you out.
Yeah.
With Dave, how's that going?
Dave, is Dave ready to race? Call Dave. Dave. Maybe he's late.
You guys know the rules as far as Dave goes. If he doesn't make it by the end of the drivers' meeting, then he's pulled his call out, and you're free to do whatever you want from there. And he can lose up to 2 spots, unless somebody can get him on the phone and he can agree to let somebody by since he's not here. You have a call out on Doc, correct?
Yeah.
Because you're running from me.
I'll run into you.
You can't make either one of those cars any uglier.
That's no.
All right, so any money on that deal?
Whatever. Yep.
Whatever?
I'm broken with it.
I'll cover it.
500 then.
Okay, so that's 500 and the number 6
Yeah,
spot.
probably.
What about after that? Jeremy and Reaper?
Yep.
For number 10?
Yep.
Any money on that one? No money on that one? Okay. Rock and roll. All right, well, other than Chuck, who wants to go first?
I think me and Doc are going to go first.
I feel like me and Monza should.
No.
That's the number 2 spot.
You always go first.
I'll go first.
Whoa! Lock it in,
Man, you off the
trailer?
trailer?
Whoa! Y'all two.
Second.
All right.
Jeremy and I'll go third.
Yep. All right. And then I feel like it's going to be a long night. Everybody's trying to prove something. And I bet these 3 races go down and we're going to have 3 or 4 more. Right?
That ain't going to be the end of it.
No, not tonight for sure. This is the second to last list race. I'm number 8. But hey, we got all night. All right, get on. El Camino Doc, coming at you.
Kamikaze get his figured out or something? He's been testing, so non-stop. So evidently he's got something figured out.
We just need A to B.
Yeah, I think it will.
Make a pass like you did last week. We're not going to have any problems. Tires are set, bars are ready.
Daddy Dave's not here like we thought he wasn't going to be, like the rumor. So all I got to do is be Kamikaze and I get to move up 2 spots. The Street Beast is running good. I'm feeling good. Confidence is back.
You still got the same RPM on your burnout on there?
No, I raised it up a little bit.
Because the last couple burnouts, you were shaking tires in the burnout.
Yeah, I've won 3 in a row, 2 list races in a row. Got my vindication against JJ. Everything is on my side. Everything is going exactly as planned. So I take a little bit of power out of it from the last time I raced Kamikaze. All I got to do is go A to B. And if I play it right, I can have a call out on Ryan Martin after I beat Kamikaze. So jump up 4 spots in 4 races is pretty damn good.
Condition's good, launch retard's good, step retard's good, burnout's good. Okay. I've got Doc. I convinced him to go off the trailer. Either one or 2 things would happen. He'd turn his car down and go A to B, or be nervous as hell, he's racing me, and turn it way up.
Yeah, he curved the out of that one. Hey, don't let him come back till we make sure he ain't leaking nothing.
They want to check the track first, but let you go back.
Evidently, we pulled out too much power. The tire dead hook throw me hard to the right. I can't even steer. It immediately shoots to the left. Next thing I know, I'm bouncing off the curb and Kamikaze's right there. I did finally give up and let him have the race, but it wasn't for lack of trying. God dang, I wanted that race.
Nice job, baby. Ryan, I don't know. You can't go anywhere. Hey, why not? You got to wait on my race. Ryan does? Yeah. Oh, he's held up. Good job, man.
Yeah, he was on the curve right here.
The tires were up.
Just rail sliding. I don't see anything in the road, though.
No?
People do drastic things not to lose a El Camino. Hey, you can't say the man didn't try. I got to call him out, which sucks.
Nah, just tell me when I can drive back. I need to call people out.
We can go get her. We pull the wheel off of mine or something if we need to, so you don't tear your wheel up. Don't drive it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's flat. I wouldn't drive it though. Just go get the truck and trailer.
Okay. Damn people, things will do to keep that El Camino from winning. That car can be fixed.
That's what I said. So you can say a lot of things about Doc, but he's a down. Hey, kamikaze, I can go call him out right now before he calls out Dave.
Man, that's tough, Chief.
I don't get to race at all tonight if it stops here. You can't make a hit tonight. Let me go call him out. You'll get another shot at me. I just don't want to wait.
I didn't even get a chance to look at my car. I didn't get a chance to assess the damage. Next thing I know, Chief's in my grill. It was like a wounded gazelle going into a river being attacked by a group of piranhas.
You got about 700 foot to the side. I just want to call kamikaze out right now. I got a chance of being in the top 5 tonight.
So did I.
Yeah. If I don't win, you call me out and I'll give you my spot. We're at 200 foot left, man. What are you gonna do? It's just, I just want to race.
Never forget this?
Nope. I got it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call him out.
Against my better judgment, for the better of the list, I probably should not have done this, but I went ahead and let Chief have my spot. Instead of racing for number 4 and possibly ending up at number 4 at the night, I lose 2 spots after bouncing my car off the curb. It's like last week didn't even happen.
Kamikaze, let's do it. I'm calling you out.
Just got a flat.
I'm calling out Ryan.
I'm calling you out. You already called Ryan?
No.
I called you out.
How you calling me out? What up?
He just gave me a spot.
No. So right now I'm 6 or 5. No.
Dave's 5. You're 6. I'm 7.
So Dave's gonna stay in all this?
No, as soon as we get done racing, the winner of us needs to call him out, and then the loser of us needs to call him out. And then he falls down those 2 spots, but he can't fall until somebody calls him out.
All right, well, when are we gonna go?
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. But then after this race, I'm calling out Dave, then you got to call out Dave. And then you won't lose any spots.
All right, I could have called out.
And then after I bust Ryan's ass, you call him out.
I only got 1 more bottle left.
Don't even waste your bottle racing me. Just let me call Ryan out right now. I'll bust his ass, you call him out, you still got a bottle.
It's the same thing, isn't it?
Same way, just don't have to race me.
Let's do that.
All right, so I get your spot?
Yeah.
Calling out Dave. Dave not here. I got Dave's spot.
I'm calling out Dave.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to call out Ryan.
All right.
Where's Ryan? This is some chicken right here. So let's review. Doc crashed and let me by for his number 7 spot. So then I called out Kamikaze for number 6. He only has enough nitrous left for 1 more pass. Instead of wasting it on me, he let me by. Then me and Kamikaze both called out Dave, who isn't here. He fell his 2 spots. Me and Kamikaze moved up 2 spots. Now the only thing left to do is call out Ryan. Simple. Ryan, I gotta call you out. A lot of just went down.
You literally walked to the end, came back, and gained 4 spots. That's a good deal. That's the best way to do that, right there. That's pretty awesome.
I don't know how, but it worked out.
2, and that makes it 21. 21 minus 7 is 14. That'll be safe. Put a bottle in it. Let's get this over with. Last week we lost against Chuck, and Murder Nova called us out. So now tonight we gotta race Murder Nova and see what happens. Sean's car is super fast, faster than it's ever been, and it's going to be a tall order outrunning his car.
It's always a good race with me and Monza. Doesn't matter what, he could show it 5 times. Whenever he's ready to race me, he makes a good hit. I can't believe he gave me the left lane. We'll see, I turned it up a little bit. I beat Ryan last week for the number 3 spot, but to get to the number 1 spot, I got to beat Monza for the number 2. Monza's been having a little bit of trouble this year. He's lost his last 2 list races, but when it comes to me and Monza, it's always a hell of a race. I'm going to have my car on kill.
God, I love good races like that. Chief bangs the light. We leave pretty close together. It's neck and neck the whole race. I actually grabbed another kit right there at about 3 seconds into the race, and I just didn't get on it fast enough. Still ended up being about a bumper. 5 feet past the finish line, I would have been around him.
Call him out. Me and you, baby. Yeah. Hey, what'd they call it?
By no. By no. That's the best drag race I've seen all year.
Hey, Monza always shows up when I race him.
And those cars were flying.
It was moving, man. Monza gave me a hell of a race, just like I knew he would. 1 down, 1 to go.
That's a drag race.
Every time, man. Hey, I knew you was right next to me. Any other pass, and I would have lifted, man. I guarantee I got inches from the curb.
Man,
good job, brother.
Bottle pressure was
Hey, that car's hauling ass, bro.
Riding, baby. Back. My only problem was number 3 should have been just a little bit bigger. I've lost 3 weeks in a row now, which is unheard of for me. I hate that. But after my pass against Nova, my confidence level's coming back up. My car's back. We're going to put some more power in it, and it's going to be a contender. We're just going to keep testing and testing and testing and make it faster and faster and faster. I'm back, bitches. We're back in the hunt.
Yeah, let's go.
We're back in the hunt.
Do not let me go if it ain't straight.
Okay, I got you. You going now? Okay, we got you.
Raced Jeremy a couple weeks ago for the 9th spot. Car's still having problems. We didn't get around him. Same week, Chief decides to bring his car out, and he knocks me off the list. Car's on point now. I'm going to get back on this list tonight.
Bar changes, tire pressure, shock changes. Yeah, that's why I left the tune-up in, and I need to know what it's going to do. I'm a little nervous racing Reaper. Ever since I switched to Pro Charger, I'm having real big trouble getting this car off the line. Everything about it's different, and I don't have a lot of time to test. We beat Reaper a few weeks ago, hoping I can make it happen again and keep my 10 spot.
Welcome back to the list.
Chief hit the light. Once again, car bunny hopped off the line.
I turned loose the brake. I did hear Jeremy, see Jeremy. That was an ass whooping.
Reaper got way out ahead of me. There's no way to run him back down. Looks like I lost by about 300 feet.
That is the fastest pass I've ever made here.
Good job, buddy. And you went straight.
Yeah.
That pass right there was what this car's capable of, what it should have always been doing, and it feels really good to be back on the list.
Getting it lined out just a little bit at a time. Good job, brother. Good luck.
Yeah. Hey, did it go straight?
Yeah. Yeah. We're heading in the right direction.
You're getting there.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, it definitely.
That tire shook pretty bad.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, when Chief said he wants a whole list of number ones, he's getting really close to that.
We were close last year, very faster this year.
Yeah, it's dumb.
No, wait. Who's calling?
Joe farther, go ahead.
Okay. Heads. Took the right? Yeah. I won, right?
You won.
Okay, just making sure. Okay. So I'm racing Ryan tonight for his number 4 spot, and I'm still surprised I was able to pull that off. Special thanks to Doc and Kamikaze for not blocking me, and special thanks to Dave for just not showing up. Chuck has flashlight, yes. The car's been making stupid fast passes and ridiculously consistent. And now that I'm racing in the top 5, we have to keep that streak going. I have every intention of racing for the number 1 spot at the end of this season.
All right, I took a little less retard out of it.
So basically, he's turning the road.
Yeah. Just a little.
That's fine.
Not very much.
I think we got a pretty good chance of winning this, man.
If we don't have to pedal, it'll be a good race. If he shakes the tires and he doesn't, he'll run off. We've been killing it for a while. We thought we had the car figured out. But last week against Sean, we came up a little short.
Yeah. Look at my deal. I'll just put my ripcord up here.
You got to be able to find it.
Yeah. That's in my eyeballs.
I knew Chief's car was fast. I was going to have to do something a little different, a little special to race that car because it was quick. And I figured I had some time to do that. But all of a sudden, boom, there he was. I had to race him. So I don't really have a plan.
What you got down there?
Big Chief by about 5 or 6.
All right. Big Chief by 5 or 6. Chuck hit the light, and that ugly crow was riding. By 60 foot, it started moving a little right. I drove through it, way out on him.
Right off the line, it shook the tires and it spun. I got to figure out how to get this thing more power without shaking and spinning the tires.
Hey, Ryan, what's up?
Not mine.
I hate to do it, but oh, yeah.
Gotcha. I'll let you know.
All right, bud.
All right.
Still, I look good, though.
Hey, and the gym's that way.
I'm fat. I don't care.
This thing makes me scratch my head on a weekly basis.
I'm going to go call Monza out. So I moved up 4 spots tonight, and I ain't stopping there. I'm going for 5. Hopefully, Monza's still feeling good about the pass he made earlier. Want to race?
In a week? Huh? In a week? Come here, let me show you why.
Oh, man.
I just want to explain to you why I want to take my week. Here's my graph from that pass. You see the dip? Like my nitrous solenoid or something? You got a bad if I pull out there with my car like that, I'm going to get
I'm good with it, man. Whatever.
and I don't want you to think I'm dodging a race because
that. You ain't got to explain nothing to me. We're good. Well, just like I thought, old Jerry 1 week is going to make me wait, so I'm stuck at 4. You ain't gonna race? I'll just have to wait for next week to go all the way to the number 1 spot. Up next, you got Sean versus Chuck for number 1.
Here we are again. The same damn spot.
In that number 1.
It's still a number 1 car.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to stay number 1.
Right.
We going to set the tires up there?
Yep.
Okay.
Murder Nova has a call out on me. I know he wants this number 1 spot. I'm going to show him that this little Mustang is still number 1.
Me and Chad didn't tell you, but we put a little extra something or something in this thing.
Yeah.
So just hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on.
You got me in the seat now.
I know tonight, the passes that Murder Nova is making, I'm going to have to go A to B. And I'm going to have to go A to B really fast.
Well, I'm feeling pretty good about Chuck.
His car leaves really hard, but it just kind of coasts once it gets out there.
Well, thank you.
And on the big end is where the Murder Nova really shines. So if he doesn't get at least 2 cars on me by the 60 foot, I'm going to come around him and take that number 1 spot.
First time I've been out of the top 5 in a long time. I'm just used to.
True. I know. You went from 1 to 7.
We lost a bunch of races in weird fashion.
Ryan by 5.
Forget to turn the nitrous on.
Dominator by a lot.
He got hung up. After that, I lose 1 race. And lose 17 spots. It's like I'm cursed.
Yeah, it's flat. I wouldn't drive it though.
Damn people, things will do to keep that El Camino from winning.
You can't make a hit tonight. Let me go call him out. I got a chance of being in the top 5 tonight.
So did I. Anybody know a good witch doctor? A voodoo doctor? Something? I need some help. Damn it.
Sean's going up against Chuck for number 1. If he can pull this off, then our plan for total list domination will be halfway complete. Chuck by 2. Damn. It was all over the place.
As soon as I bump into the line, the windshield completely fogs over. So I look at Sean. As soon as Sean's car moves, I let go of the trans brake. About 60 foot out, kind of started getting a little sideways on me. I had to pedal the car. I'm not real sure what happened, but something just wasn't right. I put 2 car links on Murder Nova tonight, and I leave still number 1. Badass.
Nice job, baby.
Best race I've had.
Next race?
Absolutely. Wouldn't have it any other way.
We may have turned it up a little too much.
I mean,
I had to do something, man. He ain't number 1 for no reason.
yeah.
So,
I felt like I brought the number 1 car, so you had your work cut out for you to take me out.
yeah.
And
Hey, no regrets.
I can't wait
swung
till next
for it.
week.
I'm telling you right now, you can't leave your alone and race for the number 1.
I know. I agree with that. Hey, good race, man. Even though I can't talk.
It was a little hot.
It left hard though, finally. All we got to do is figure out the rest of it.
No.
Hey, we've never been able to leave that.
I'm totally cool with that.
But,
Right
dude, hey, I can't believe it held it as long as it did. That thing was
I
getting
drive that
bro.
bitch, though, didn't I?
Hey, you're a driver. You're a driver.
He did. I can't even win the coin toss today. I don't even have faith it'll go down. I'm going to give it its best shot. So I had too much tire shake versus Chief, so I turned it down against Kamikaze. So the El Camino worries me because you never want to get beat by it. You don't want to have to race him because you don't have to lose to him. That's kind of the deal.
Yeah, worst to worst, I just calm back out. I'm always the underdog. I know Ryan with the Fireball Camaro, they're literally fighting 4,500 horsepower. That car literally probably has somewhere upwards of $500,000 in it. And you've got me there with a garage-built car me and my friends did. I've got everything to win and nothing to lose at this point.
3.
Impressive. That car went straight as hell, man. This time I'm making sure I'm not going to sleep. Murdered right on the tree. I literally never saw him again. I didn't hear him. I knew I had him covered. Probably the fastest pass the El Camino's ever made on the street ever.
So this has not been a good night for me. I started at 4. I'm leaving at 6. I've got to figure out what's going on with this car. I got to go the other direction. I cannot keep losing spots.
Literally, no matter how much money you have, it goes to show that a car me and my buddies built in their garage can still compete with these guys in the 405 in the top 10.
Back, baby. Hey, what happened?
Good race, call me back out.
Yeah, thanks, man.
He come call you back out.
He's mad. No mercy. We're going to put this bitch at 1. Nitrous car back in the top 5 now. So after a long night, all kinds of politics, the good thing is the El Camino's back in the top 5 where it should be.
Nice job,
Thanks,
baby.
dude.
Nice. Making it weird on the top 5.
Hey, I'm coming. That's one gun,
I
baby.
know it. I know. That's what I told Monza. I said, well, me or you got to race that. I'd be proud to.
Thank you.
So at the end of the night, I made it to number 4. Sean fell short of the number 1 spot. Reaper, though, is back on the list, and Kamikaze is back in the top 5, which is badass. As far as Doc, well, not surprisingly, Doc's still a wreck. And now, everyone better get their together for the last list race of the season. Next week on Street Outlaws. If we screw this up, we both stay here. It's the last list race of the season, and I'm calling you out. And everyone in the 405
Hell yeah.
is working like crazy. Holy crap.
They needed to.
To get their cars ready.
I'll put a hex on there so I'll beat them.
Then on race night, there's not very many trucks and trailers. When some of the top guys don't bring their cars, what the is going on? Moving up the list, last list race, last shot at 1.
What we got for the number 1?
Turns into a fight.
You knew what the I said.
I don't deserve this.
There's no reason to play games.
Time to say goodbye to some amazing rides, but hello to the top 4.
Big props to
Ray S. 68 Camaro, Glenn H. 1990 Mustang, Michael J's 88 Mazda RX-7,
JD's 08 Ford Shelby GT.
Want to see these babies in action? Make sure you tune in to Street Outlaws May 29th, 8 p.m. for a closer look.
And go to discovery.com/Motor Mayhem to have your voice heard and help get your favorite ride to the final.